Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a really fun one because I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite lip liners. So I have been collecting lip liners for quite some time now just because I feel like they are the lip product that is easiest to get your nude like color for your lips. I've always been obsessed with lipsticks. If you haven't seen my lipstick declutter, I had a lot of lipsticks. I probably still have more than needed, but I've just been transitioning more into lip liners because I just feel like they're so much easier. You can just put around the perimeter of your lips, fill in with a lighter color or gloss, and you have an entire look. And I've just really been transitioning from really bold lip colors to nudes. And like I said, I find that lip liners they just get the colors right. So this is sort of just my little lip liner collection here that we have going on. Obviously, I'm not gonna swatch all of that because my poor lips will not take it, but I did dig through the entire like little collection that I have on here, and I picked out sort of one from each brand that I have and sort of like my favorite. So I have a few here that I'll be trying on, so pray for me and for my lips. So yeah, if you would like to see some of my favorite lip colors, formulas, brands, and all that good jazz, or if you're just looking for good lip liners, well then just keep on watching. Okay, so to begin with, I've just separated my lip liners from high-end and drugstore. So we'll get started on the high-end, and I just have 4 here. And we'll start with what is probably my most favorite lips liner formula, and that is gonna be the KKW liners. I bought her holiday set, which came with like 5 or 6 mini lip liners, and I am completely obsessed. Right now on my lips, I have her Nude Lip Pencils in Nude 1 and Nude 2, and I've just swatched them here for you so you can see. The top one is Nude 1, so it's sort of a little pinkier, and then Nude 2 we have a little more like chocolate brown, and I've just combined them to sort of get that outer darker look and then sort of the lighter in the middle, and I absolutely love it. I think this formula is just divine. It is buttery, it's not dry, it has a nice matte finish, but once again, it's not drying on the lip. It stays well for like the whole entire day, and I just find these to be so good. Definitely my #1 lip liner formula and color range, period. So next up we have Patrick Ta's lip liner, and that is going to be in the color She Is Strong. That's the one that I have on right now, and I've also just swatched it so you guys can see it. It is that one right there, and it is just such a beautiful color. I remember when I first purchased this and I tried it, I was just like, oh my goodness, I finally found the perfect nude lip liner. It is a little on the pricier side. I think it's like 20, definitely in the 20s. And I'm just like, oh, like I love this color so much. It is a bit drier than the KKW one, but it has that nice matte finish, which I love, and I think the color is just perfect. So that is this one, and packaging gets such a bonus. This looks so chic, love it. We then have Miss Kylie Cosmetic, which of course is huge when it comes to lip liners and lip kits, given that that's what the brand is pretty much all about, or how it started. And this is in the color Exposed. Once again, just swatching it here so you guys can see it. It's gonna be this one, and that is what I have on the lips, and it is such a beautiful color. Honestly, I'm so happy I'm doing this video because as I'm swatching, I can see which colors I want to just be able to keep using a little more and which ones to reach for. This one is a bit more peachy, sort of like more the color of my actual lip, and I love this color. It is once again on the drier formula, and I think that's why the KKW liners just like are such a win for me, and also just Colourpop. I'll show it to you guys later, just because the formula is buttery. A lot of lip liners are very dry, so you're kind of like tugging when you're putting it on your lips, and that is the problem with a lot of them, but you get that really beautiful color, and you also get it to stay on your lips for the entire day. And if it's too dry, you can always just put a gloss over or a lip oil to sort of just hydrate. But that is my only critique for the majority of these liners, with the exception of, I believe, the Colourpop and KKW, where you get the color and you also get that buttery feel, so it's not really tugging or super dry on your lips. But this is Exposed, love it. So for the last one, for my high-end liners that I'll be trying on today, we have the iconic MAC lip liners, and this one is in the color Strip Down, a beautiful color, very similar to the Kylie one that I just tried on. And this is the swatch, just so you guys can see it. It's a little darker, and as you can see, going for all the nude tones. That's really the hunt that I was on, just finding nude lip liners and lipsticks for me to wear for every day, and that's just what I'm into right now. MAC is classic. They have tons and tons of colors. Their formula is not as dry as the Kylie Cosmetics and the Patrick Ta, but it still is a little on the drier side when compared to the KKW. Like I said, KKW, and I'll probably keep repeating it every time that I try a new lip liner, is just cannot be compared to when it comes to the buttery feel when you're applying it on the lips. But this the MAC lip pencils are just so good, and they just have such a good range of colors, so I absolutely love this. So now we're going to test out the drugstore lip liners, which surprisingly I have the majority in, and even in this video I think we might see if we can find some dupes. So I have the high end over here, and I'm just gonna swatch the drugstore here. Guys, we're already starting strong with the drugstore. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Lip Liner in the color Keep It Spicy, and that is what I have on the lips now. And let me tell you, this felt very buttery putting it on the lips, and we all know that LA Girl is very affordable, so this might be a dupe for KKW in formula. I don't necessarily know much about color because I don't think their like neutral color range is as extensive as KKW, but we did find a dupe in formula. The KKW is still a bit more buttery, but this definitely comes in second in the buttery formulas I have tried so far. So I'm excited to see which other drugstore ones will also be buttery. This is it swatched for you guys. It is this one right here, and I love it. I think it is so pretty. It definitely has a bit more color for sort of like a nudish lip liner, but still looks so pretty. So next up we have what might be my most favorite drugstore lip liner, not because of the formula, because it is very dry, but because of the color, and that is going to be the NYX Matte Lip Liners in the color London. This color is just perfection. I absolutely love it. You can tell, like, look at how small my little pencil is. I need to get a backup of this because it is just so beautiful. This is the color swatched for you guys right here, and it is just such a beautiful sort of just like peachy brown color. It just looks so minimal, but you can tell like you have, you know, you have a lip liner on, but nothing too crazy. I absolutely love it. The only thing is the formula is a little on the drier side, so definitely hydrate your lips before, put on a mask or even just a lip balm, and then apply this over. But it is just so pretty. It'll definitely stay on all day. It will not come off, and it would just go so well with pretty much any eye look, any look that you decide to put on your face. It's just such a beautiful color year round, and I am obsessed. Chef's kiss here for it. I have also a bunch of other colors in this same formula, just because I think NYX does very well in their color range. That's sort of just where it is, trying to find lip liners that have a good formula, are buttery on your lip, have a good color selection so that you can actually find your perfect nude, and that are affordable or just accessible. So those are the three things that I sort of try and look for, and so far KKW has been the most successful in all three of those ranges, but NYX definitely nails it when it comes to drugstore. I think from all the brands that I have here, that has the widest color selection. So I think that is key if you are trying to find your perfect nude shade or lip liner shade. Definitely check NYX out. Next up we have e.l.f. and looking at myself in the camera and also just swatching, it is very similar to the color that I just had previous, which I believe was the NYX. So dupes within drugstore as well, and e.l.f. is definitely more affordable. So we have the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Lip Liner in the color I don't know what color this is, but this came in a pack. I don't know if this is still available, but it did come in a pack with I think like 4 or 5 other lip liners. But I just wanted to test out e.l.f.'s lip liner, their formula, and this color is just so pretty. It also still is, once again, like I said, on the drier side, typical lip liner. I mean, at this point that doesn't really surprise me, but this is the color Swatched. And it's just such a nice nude color to go with an everyday look, to go to work with, to go out with, to eat. It is once again that like nice matte finish, so it's not going anywhere. It'll probably be a hassle to take off, but at least it's long lasting. Obsessed with the color, and it's e.l.f. So this liner is probably like not more than like $4 or $5 on its own, because I think that pack of like 5 liners was $10, so that's like what, $2 a liner. So I definitely want to check out more of e.l.f.'s lip liners, and I really enjoyed this color. Next up, we have one of my more pinkier lip liners, and this is going to be the Morphe lip liner in Backseat Love. I recently discovered Morphe lip liners, and I'm just like, girl, why have you not tried these lip liners sooner? Because they have such a wide range of colors, which is a plus. It is a pencil formula and it is a little dry, but it's definitely not as dry as other formulas that I have tried on. It glides on, not so buttery, but it does glide on, so it's not like tugging. And they have such a wide range of colors, which I think I fell in love with, and they're super affordable. So this is, like I said, the color Backseat Love, and this is her swatched right here. Sorry, I'm trying to like bend my arm so you can see it. And it is just such a pretty color. I think it looks so pretty, like flushed and like flirty. Absolutely love this color. I think this would be even good just to sort of fill in the middle and a darker around the edge. So it's good to have sort of just like a wide range of different colors to be able to play around and put on your lips. So next up we have this lip liner. It's a new brand. It's called Mented, and I picked it up in Target, and I just needed to show it to you guys as I'm putting it on, because guys, it literally glides on. I'm just like, whoa. It literally glides on. Like, I'm just like, whoa. I need to show this to you guys because this is just incredible. Wow. This, like, may I dare say, may be a formula dupe for the KKW. This is in their Nude Lip Pencil collection in the color, what is the color? It doesn't have it on here, unless maybe the color is nude. I think it might be. It's the Nude Lip Pencil. This is what it looks like. Let me just swatch that there for you guys so you can see. And wow, I just bought one lip liner because I just wanted to test it out, and I was just really intrigued by it. But holy cow, they have nailed that lip liner formula, and I absolutely love it. I want to see if they have any lighter colors, because this one is just a little darker. I still love it, but I definitely want some of their lighter shades. Feels nice and matte, like that really nice matte finish. No transfer, which is another plus for lip liners. There's zero transfer, so they are the perfect lip product to wear with masks, so that you don't have to worry about it, you know, coming off and rubbing off on your mask. But I am obsessed. This is chef's kiss. So next we have Revlon Colorstay Longwear Lip Liner in the color Nude, and this is what she looks like. This is it right here, and I have it on my lips. A bit pinkier, a little deeper, but also another one that really impressed me with the formula, because it did glide on. It wasn't really tugging, so definitely a hidden gem in my collection. I'm definitely gonna check out their other colors to see which other colors I have and which ones I need, because I really was impressed with this formula. I feel like Revlon is not really a brand that gets like talked about a lot, but really impressed with the lip liner. So that is the color I have on now. Okay, this is going to be the second to last lip liner that I put on, because my lips have reached the point of please stop putting things on me because I need a break. So the second to last one that I'll be trying on right now is going to be this Milani Understatement Lip Liner in the color Saucy Toffee. And this one is a nice chocolate color. This definitely screams like fall to me. And this formula is also so impressive. I'm starting to see a pattern here with retractable liners being softer and buttery, like much easier to put on the lips as opposed to lip pencils, with the exception of KKW. But yeah, I've noticed that, so maybe that's something to keep in mind when looking for lip liners. The retractable ones tend to be easier and glide on better on the lips. Deep chocolate color right here. Hold on. Oh my god, this is so hard to do. And yeah, this is what I have on the lip. Absolutely love it. Really impressed with the formula, so definitely check these out. Just before I show you guys this last one, I just want to show you a quick little tip of what I like to do to just sort of make sure that my lip liner is blended. I'll just take a brush. In this one, I'm using this Makeup by Mario brush, which I think was meant for concealer, but you can literally just use your brushes for anything. And I just like to blend everything in just to make sure that, you know, the lips look seamless and that there's not any patches or like sections of the lip that haven't been covered with the lip liner. So I thought I'd just share that. So this is the last lip liner, and this is going to be Miss Colourpop in the color BFF2, another staple nude color. This is her swatched right here, a bit more on the muted and like, it leans a little more like gray, but it's still really pretty. Absolutely love it. BFF3 is also a classic. The only thing with Colourpop liners, I feel like, is they're never in stock. You can never find them in store, and you can never find them online, at least the BFF lines, which is like their nude line, but their formula is really good. I would compare it definitely to, I would say, like an in-between between the KKW and the Kylie. Like, it's not as buttery as the KKW, but it's not as dry as the Kylie. So definitely would recommend this one as well. Check it out. If they're ever in stock in your area, try them out. I think they're like more bold colors are typically always in stock. So I think that'll be a nice and good collection to just be able to have. So clearly, I wanted to add a bonus lip color. I thought might as well just show a pop of color lip liner, which typically I go for lipsticks when I want a bold color, but honestly, I have some liners that are really pretty bold reds, especially just reds. I think reds look so nice to just elevate any look. This one is in the Morphe pencil in the color Mina, and this is her swatched right here. I think this would be such a pretty color for the holidays, even just for springtime. Like, it's just such a nice red. It looks really pretty. Once again, like I spoke earlier, the formula from Morphe is just divine and it's affordable, so I really like it. So yeah, that pretty much sums up this video. We're gonna just look at all the swatches together here just to sort of see some colors that really look very similar. I think there's pretty much some good dupes here. I would definitely say that for the KKW in formula, minted or mented cosmetics would be a really good dupe. So I would definitely check mented out just to be able to get that KKW dupe, even though the KKW liners I think are $18 and mented is $12, so it's a little cheaper, but not like super affordable like e.l.f. or, you know, Wet n Wild. But definitely I would say that in formula. Also the LA liners are really good, so I wouldn't say it's the same as the KKW, but definitely very buttery, so definitely check this out. And these are super affordable, like I mentioned. I would also say that MAC and Morphe are pretty much, Morphe is a good dupe for MAC when it comes to color ranges. They have similar color ranges, and also in formula as well. MAC is a little on the drier side, like I said earlier. Morphe, I would say, is a bit softer, more buttery, so definitely check that out. And I think Morphe is probably like half the price of MAC, so I think these are two pretty good dupes. Kylie cosmetic, I would say the NYX. I would say the NYX liners are pretty much dupes for the Kylie when it comes to formula. They're both kind of a little dry, but they have that really good color range and sort of similar formulas for you to be able to find a good lip color, especially when it comes to the nudes, to just find it. And they're very similar in formula, and NYX is definitely a fraction of the price for Kylie's liners. For my Patrick Ta, I'm sort of trying to find you guys like dupes within my own collection of the high-end liners that I have. I would say this one is definitely drier, but it lasts really, really long. So I would probably say probably this e.l.f. The e.l.f. liner would be a good dupe for the Patrick Ta in the formula, but also kind of just in the color. I have to check out e.l.f.'s color range just to sort of see their color selection, because honestly I don't really know much about e.l.f.'s liners like as a whole. But I would also say another dupe for the Patrick Ta once again is NYX. NYX is just such a good drugstore brand to find lip liners in with color ranges, that you're not just limited to 3 colors or 4 colors. Like, they have tons and tons of colors for you to be able to find a dupe from. So yeah, like I said, I have a ton more here. Obviously I cannot swatch all of them because my lips would just go crazy, but I have, most of them are nudes. That's kind of just what I've been trying to stick to. I also have some reds. I have some of the same formulas that I've mentioned before. I think the only one that I haven't mentioned was like, oops, one pencil fell. This one right here, which is the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencils, which I've heard really good things about. It's just, I don't think they have that many like nude lip colors. So I have that, and pretty much just like Colourpop, Morphe, NYX, like Milani, pretty much the staples. And yeah, I hope you found this video very helpful, whether you're looking for some nude liners, wanted some exposure to different brands, wanted some dupes for formulas or even colors. I hope it was helpful to you. Let me know if you would like to see sort of like this style of video, a try on of makeup, sort of trying to find dupes within my collection. I have tons of lipsticks, I have tons of blushes and highlights, eyeshadow palettes that I will be more than happy to just try on, let you guys see. We can do like a drugstore eyeshadow and a high-end eyeshadow, you know, different types of look, makeup, highlight and blush on here, highlight and blush on this side, and just sort of go through the collection together and help you be able to find dupes or just cheaper alternatives to very similar products. So yeah, hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.